Hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. Right, a little bit less of volume there. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Sorry for that terrible spectacle. Uh, that was my cat puking all over the floor. I had to come in and clean it pretty quickly. Oh god, that was fun. Um oh yeah, cat life. There we go. Needy cat life. But yeah, fun way to start the stream. How are we doing? Hello, welcome. Um, yeah, let's do this. Final race of 1991. The first wet race of the season, and finally I've been able to tune in a little bit of wet racing. So now the car is difficult to drive, but in terms of pace, it shouldn't be as bad as it was before. Because it was before the other wet races I've done were like I was like 6-7 seconds of the pace, no matter what. And now I fixed that, so I should have a decent pace. At least on course with what I've done in previous races and in qualifying and stuff. All right, yeah, let's jump into warm up. I really I haven't done any wet sessions, so qualifying was dry. I've actually set it up for 77 laps instead of 83 because that's when we're gonna hit about the 2 hour limit. Is gonna happen after after that number of laps, more or less. So and yeah, all right, let's do this. Let's test a little bit. Now the whole room smells like cat food because my cat puked. All right. Okay. Let me get a little bit more volume in my headphones from the game. Yeah, should be fine. Hopefully my I've been struggling a little bit during this season to accommodate my voice versus game audio. Hopefully it's a little bit better from now on. It's really slippery, so we have to drive long gears whenever possible, and especially not exit the corners. Whoops. Yeah, be very gentle with the controls. That's key here to survive this race. In terms of championship, it's Senna versus Prost. Prost is ahead by 5 points, so that means if he finishes first of second, he needs he's a champion. Senna, to win the championship, needs to finish first and Prost not finish second. So if Senna wins and Prost finishes third or fourth, Senna wins. And if Senna finishes second, needs Prost to not score any points. Because on countback, wins Prost would win the championship if Senna finishes second. So, and Prost sixth. So that's the math for the championship win. Yeah, top speed is very low, but because we've set a 2020 I would need, I think, a little bit lower 6th gear. This kind of setup. I would say a couple points less. Okay, let's reduce gearing a couple points on top. All right. Yeah, so let's try this. Save this car. Let's say 9180 view width, like this. Okay, save and go back to cockpit. Let's also see if the fuel consumption is correctly set. Wow. Ah, he crashed. Okay, the Jordan crashed against against my car. That's why I spun like that. Jesus. Is it one of these warm-ups where I don't get any clean laps? The car just went. I did nothing. I did nothing. have no target in terms of lap time for this warm-up session, just get comfortable with the setup. Maybe I would put a little bit less wing than this, because I feel I have like too much grip in the corners. I think I would maybe like a little bit more understeer and more top speed than what I have. No, the lap time for the amount of fuel is good. It's decent. Compared to what I tested when I was calibrating the wet racing conditions. Oh, it can be done at 200? Nice. Oh, come on. Oh. Check if the fuel consumption was right. I have to take a look for the following lap. I don't know. I think it's a little bit too low. Yeah, the fuel consumption is definitely too low. We need to increment it a little bit. that corner is a pain in the ass with these tires. The only thing I've not gotten correctly ever, I mean, with wet racing is the CC cars, the AI. They drive way too slowly out of the slow corners. It's like they have no traction at all. Then the human player has a huge advantage there, but I haven't been able to adjust that in a sensible way. So I could just adjust behavior over a full lap. Sliding all over. I did nothing. I just turn. Oh my god, so difficult to drive. But it's because I'm using used qualified tires. The race tires will offer a little bit more grip, but I think I have a little bit of a steer because the thing is because the wings are way too high, so I'm gonna put a little bit less front wing in order to a little bit less wing in general, and a little bit less front wing in order to get a little bit more understeer. And yeah, maybe the car feels a little bit better this way. Oh my god, this pit exit. Ah. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 79 laps of fuel. There was a spam Minardi there as well. Also being very delicate with the steering, like just a tiny little bit. I don't. You have to be smooth. Yeah, turning from the corners. It's also maybe something I didn't grasp correctly in the previous run. Even coming out of the chicane. Hard to tell where the car is. Right. 56, 57. You cannot, you cannot be aggressive when coming into the corners with this amount of grip, being next to them. You need to brake for the corner, then turn, but you cannot be too aggressive on the brakes. Try to accelerate. Yeah, smooth driving is key here. That slide was brutal. where you lift a little bit, just driving smoothly. That's the way of doing it. That's the way to go. Brake, turn, accelerate when the car is settled. I don't need to care for how fast the Williams goes. It's basically no fuel. No, this is warm-up. Hi Andre, welcome. This is warm-up. Qualifying was in dry conditions, and warm-up and race is wet. So just getting used to driving the car in the wet. Unfortunately, we don't have any other hues than is wet than the sky textures. But I can tell you the grip is appalling. Yeah, you have to completely lift there, turn the car, and then commit to the corner, but it's difficult to nail it. And I really need to change the amount of fuel the human driver takes. So I'm gonna need to exit the game briefly when we finish warm-up. Yeah, this corner is fine, it's easy to take. Lap with 73.6. Okay, let's make sure what the fuel consumption is. Oh, it's over. Okay, warm-up is over. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the fuel consumption is too low. All right, it's it's been an interesting warm-up. Okay, override, and yeah, now I need to exit the game. I need to change one setting really quickly into the track files. So let me load up one of the editors here. IP2, Magic Data, editor. And Magic data editor. And okay, it's in the wet, so bye Andre. And I need to human fuel is at 15,700, so we are going to change it to 16,000. That should work better. Okay, now let's load it up again. And let's go for the race. All right. Is everything working? I think so. Hmm. I'm trying to keep here a monitor. Oh yes, it should be working fine. I can read chat. My tea is cold already, so yeah, let's go. Final race of 1991. Yeah, just one stop for new tires. All right, Senna did the pole position. Prost is second. Berger is third. This was crucial because Prost bumped Berger in the final minute of the qualifying session. This could be crucial for the championship. Thanks, Andre. Thierry Woodson is yeah, in the third row together with Schumacher, so both Benettons. We have Martini and Modena in row 4. We are here down in row 7. Not bad considering how the last few races have gone. And the usual suspects at the bottom. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It's gonna be a hard race for sure. Oh, why is 81 laps? There's a problem. Wait. Why is 81 laps? The race should be set to 77. Okay. Oh, I know what happened. No, but I copied the track. I made sure the track was 77 laps. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let it be. So we'll stop the race after 77 laps, or when the 2 hours hit, which should be 77 laps. Is calculated to 77 laps. So okay, it's gonna be 77 even if it says 81. No grip at all, of course. Wow, this Dallara starts very slowly. There goes Mona, also very slow. Let's stay on the outside. Nice and safe. Second gear, third gear. Smooth on throttle. That was a good start. Let's see if we can jump both Minardis there. Yes, we can. Okay. We've navigated wet. That's that midfield traffic. To start. Better to stay in third gear here. No grip at all to speak of. The Minardis are very, very slow. And of course, yeah, there's no grip, dude. No grip. Okay, let's. We have a space here to turn the car around. Wow. No, we don't. Okay, let me. That was Gugelmin, and then one of the Anzanardi. Oh. Yeah, engine stopped, so. Magnificent. Didn't we have a pile-up like this in the real 1991 Australian Grand Prix? So it was me, Nakajima, Zanardi. There we go. Yeah, in the last few laps, that straight got completely blocked. Yeah. So let's see how this plays. Okay, well, at least we can enjoy the fight for the championship. Let's let's look at it. Let's look at it on the on a positive note. I will need to manually check the results at the end of lap 77. There will be a Lambo team. Well, there's a couple. Hi, Luis Antonio. Oh, Morbidelli's out already. Okay, let's see what happened to him. Oh, has suffered a puncture. Bad luck. So yeah, there's two possibilities here. So the Lambo team, there will be the team will be there, but it's still to be decided by RNG if Lambo is gonna sell the team to another entity, or if they enter as Lambo. But they got enough. Suppose that they got enough money to do it now that I think Lambo is 7th in the constructors championship. So yeah, that should give them enough money to continue into 1993. The thing is the level of involvement Lamborghini is gonna have, and whether they sell the team or not. I think chances of survival were 80% or 90% for Lambo, so it should be fine. The thing is that the amount of budget. I don't know. The Vinuesa is probably not racing for Lambo. That's it. So we'll see what happens. There's a number of RNG decisions. Ooh, they're Hakkinen running really close to Herbert. The Cesar is really low, running in 12th place, right in the middle of the group. Modena cleared Alessi. Alessi is super slow. Alessi and the Minardis are quite slow. I don't know why. Oh, the Cesar is there with spin. Oh, Herbert crashes into the Cesaris. So the Cesar is gonna need to stop for a new front wing there. That's basically the Ferrari out of contention for any kind of decent result there, I think. Really difficult conditions. Why are we watching commas? We don't want to watch commas. We want to watch Senna versus Prost. So right now, Prost will win the championship with 71 points for 64 by Senna. If the race finishes like this. Senna for now being slower than Prost. Maybe just keeping the distance a little bit. But once these drivers start hitting lapped cars, oh, Donnelly there, going off track, recovers control, Prost there, a little bit slow through the hairpin. Senna is much closer now. Hacking in there also as well, losing control, almost losing control of the car. Only half a second between Prost and Senna now. Berger there going a little bit long, keeps control of the car, but yeah, it seems the race is gonna be like this, with cars losing control randomly, like that, and losing time everywhere. So at any point we can have an overtake there. Meanwhile, Schumacher running in 5th place. Schumacher impressing everyone since his debut in Belgium. Oh, Patrese there. Oh, puts one wheel in the gravel, but can keep he can keep the control of the car. Oh, goes again at the chicane. He's lost his front wing. He's gonna need to pit for a new one. Schumacher there getting close to Patrese fast. The Benetton is gonna jump to 4th place at any minute. There goes Schumacher passing Patrese for 4th place. Of course, Grand Prix 2 racing is more interesting than real F1. What do you expect? Especially now that I got word races correctly. Correctly dialed. Prost is now really close to Berger. Senna must have lost a little bit of time somewhere. Patrese is in the pits. Let's see where he drops. He's probably gonna drop there to 7th place. He drops behind Modena. So he's dropping behind Modena in 8th place. Meanwhile, the Cesar, where is the Cesar? The Cesar is last. He's been lapped. And Prost gets the lead. Oh, big accident by Leto. Big accident by Leto. That's yeah, that's the Dallara out of the race. There's the Cesar is blocking Berger. Berger needs to let Senna pass immediately. Otherwise, Prost is gonna disappear in the lead. I don't know what McLaren are playing at in terms of a strategy there, and Herbert spins out. His engine is still going. He's gonna drop quite a little bit there. Needs a couple spins to recover his position. But yeah, the McLarens there having trouble to lap the Cesaris and Comas, and both Berger and Senna have now lost several seconds to Prost in the space of just a few meters. It's not about to put too much neither. Yeah, but Prost lead now is 5.6 seconds. That lap was horrid for both Berger and Senna. Oh, Donnelly also there spinning out. So it was not only me, at least, spinning out at that corner. There goes Donnelly, rejoining right in front of Prost. That was a little bit dodgy. And Herbert spins again. That corner is impossible. Herbert has spun twice there in the space of 2 laps. Meanwhile, there goes Donnelly. Yeah, next season it will be a little bit better in terms of car shapes. At least next season we can have one high nose and low nose. But there was no space for it this season. I didn't find the correct car shapes for 1991 high nose cars for Grand Prix 2. Prost having to lap a big group of cars now. Spiro following one of the Tyrrells. Well, it has to be Alessi, of course, because Nakajima was wiped out in that pile-up in the first lap. Oh, there goes Modena. Modena lapping now in 7th place. 4 points for Lambo would be neat. We can overtake Jordan still. There goes Alex Caffey. Losing control there and the harping a little bit. It's hard to get the momentum going when cars slid out of around the outside in that corner. Riding with the Cesaris. Gets one with the gravel. That was dangerous. Senna in the meantime. Another wheel in the gravel there. In one of these, the driver is gonna slid out. Meanwhile, Prost has gotten his gap up to 10 seconds now over Berger. Senna still can't overtake. Fastest lap for Prost, 1:32.7. There was a lot of traffic there, with the Benettons lapping that big group of cars. But these guys at the top started lapping other cars before lap 10. So at this pace, the cars that are running at the bottom at the moment, they're gonna finish 9 laps down. Oh, there goes Prost. Oh, that was close. Puts a little bit of a wheel in the gravel. Drivers are going so tight in that approach to the final corner. It wouldn't be surprising if one of them lost control of the car at that spot. Herbert now overtakes one of the footworks. Meanwhile, Prost still in the lead. Lap 15. you can see by the kind of lines that the drivers follow, that is so difficult to keep the car on the road. Thank you for the correction. That was Patrese. Yeah, for a second I was like, oh yeah, they just started one new lap. So Patrese, who has passed Modena now, and he's running in 7th place. Now chasing Capelli for 6th in the Ferrari. Capelli, who's stepped in for this race for Nigel Mansell, who was fired by Ferrari after the Japanese Grand Prix. Ooh, Cafe there, almost losing control of his footwork. Great improvement by footwork in this race. Both cars qualified comfortably, I think for the first time this season. But for now we have a commanding lead by Prost, 9.8 seconds. There goes Boutsen. Oh, I thought for a moment Boutsen was going to try and overtake Schumacher there. He can still try. He's very close. The director cuts to Senna for no reason. And Boutsen has overtaken Schumacher indeed. Boutsen jumps to 4th place. Meanwhile, we have a battle for 9th going on. There goes Blandel. Why is Hakkinen trying to repass Berger there? Okay. Meanwhile, there's Prost trying to lap John Alesi into the final corner. And that's Schumacher passing Boutsen back for 4th place. Both Benetton drivers fighting there to lead the chase to the podium position cars. So that's Alain Prost. There goes Senna lapping Blandel. Senna usually a wet weather master, but today, for now, he can't keep with his own teammate. Oh, there goes Donnelly, losing control of his car. Trying to find a way around into the race. Donnelly running right now in 19th place. Meanwhile, Alesi running in 10th place has already been lapped. So that's only 9 cars in the lead lap. It is remarkable. And there's Comas getting lapped for the second time already as well. Oh, that's Arboreto. That position is tricky. He must wait until the track is clear. There he goes. Still needs to wait. Prost with a new fastest lap, 32.6. Oh, there goes Prost. Has to go around. Arboreto still stuck. He now finds a gap into the with no traffic. As a wise man, yes, exactly. Why do they even equip Formula One with reverse gears? Oh, that's Berger. That's Berger off track. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he had a coming together with Jan Alesi. And that's Berger out of the race. That's Berger out of the Australian Grand Prix. That's gonna be Michael Schumacher in the Benetton jumping to 3rd place. Can Schumacher get here his first Formula One podium? Meanwhile, Woodson is in 4th place. And Capelli now jumps to 6th, and therefore Ricardo Patrese will jump to 7th. Only 7 cars in the leading lap. And Senna is now 14th seconds behind Prost. Still a lot of work for Senna there to do. The problem for Senna is that even if he catches and passes Prost, Prost can happily sit in 2nd place and win the championship by finishing 2nd. So right now, of course, Senna needs to fight back and try to recover that gap to Prost. But getting the lead of this race doesn't necessarily mean anything. unless something happens, because even if Senna wins and if Prost finishes second, there's no championship fight. Prost would win the championship by 1 point in that case, 71 to 70. Right at the moment, Prost would finish with 75 by 66 by Senna. Fastest lap by Senna now, 132.6. And he's cut the gap to 11.7. Senna is flying now that he doesn't have traffic ahead of him. Meanwhile, it looks as if Prost has hit a little bit of traffic. Yes, Prost most likely has hit traffic there. Talking traffic, there's Schumacher. There's Mark Landell. The series is passing. Oh, that's Martin Brundle, not Mark Landell. That's Martin Brundle. They're fighting for 12th place with the Cesaris. Senna now cuts the gap to 9.2. Senna is trying to fight back. Yes. So, okay, so we have to go back to 1989 for that, Alexander. At the end of all the RNG is more or less based on real life events. Okay. Oh, there's Woodson, by the way. There's Woodson going off track, hitting Alboreto on his way back. Ooh, that was quite something. So we have to go back to 1989. So at the end of 1989, when Prost leaves McLaren, he had two offers, one from Ferrari, one for Williams, with odds being 70-30 for Ferrari, but Prost decides to sign for Williams instead. So that's why Prost is at Williams. Piquet, what happens with Nelson Piquet is Nelson Piquet wins a race for Lotus in 1988. Therefore, Honda decides to keep supplying Lotus. Therefore, Lotus keeping Piquet and Nakajima for 1989, but with Honda engines. Through sheer luck, Lotus also won 4 races in 1989. Therefore, Honda keeps supplying Lotus into 1990. And in the Japanese Grand Prix of 1990, Piquet suffers an accident, and the RNG determined that it was a career-ending or a season-ending accident, and Piquet decides then to call it a day. So that's what happened. That's why Piquet is not in the Benetton, and Boutsen is in the Benetton instead, because he did a great job for them in 1989 and 1990. So Boutsen has been keeping his seat at Benetton until the end of the season. Pirro. Yeah. Oh, Pirro. He stole the car. He was about to rejoin, but the stewards decided to remove the car, so Pirro is out of the race. How many cars do we have left? Yeah, that was super quick assistance. Maybe too quick for Pirro's taste. Yeah, we have 18 cars left. 18 cars left after 25 laps. Now Prost is leading. Yeah, not to ask about the Cesaris. Yeah, the Cesaris is a consequence of Prost signing for Williams. Um, Ferrari tries to get Ferrari loses Berger to McLaren after 99. So yeah, Marlboro puts money over the table for Berger to move to McLaren. And Ferrari finds themselves without a second driver to Mansell for 1990, and they try to hire Nannini. They fail to sign Nannini. Benetton won't release Nannini, and the Cesaris wins a race during 1990, and therefore keeps his seat for 1991. And he's won a race. No, he's won 2 races this season. So through sheer luck, but he's won 2 races, so he will keep his seat for 1992 as well. The question is who will... Oh, there goes Capelli. Capelli hitting the wall. This is one of the men who can join. It's either gonna be Capelli or Alesi joining the Cesaris at Ferrari for 1992. If Alesi doesn't get the drive, he will probably go to Benetton or stay at Tyrrell for one final season. And if Alesi gets the seat at Ferrari, then Capelli will drive for Dallara because they will have Ferrari engines in 1992. So Capelli has a contract with Ferrari. The thing is, will he drive a Ferrari? That's what we don't know. But probably not. Probably it's gonna be Alesi, but there's an RNG decided which driver gets it. So now at the end of the season, I will do a very big RNG with oh, there was a contact there between Hakkinen and Blandel. So they will, yeah, there will be a very big RNG with all the in-season events between 1991 and 1992. And oh, Comas has a spun. What a place to spun! That's at the exit of the hairpin. It's a really weird place to spun out. In that position, he reverses. Okay, he's more intelligent than Alboreto. Well, yeah, Schumacher had to stop there to to avoid Comas. What a spectacle by the Liga. Yeah. So when I do all the RNG, it will be published in the community tab. I will do a very big post with all the RNG results. But yeah. So as you can figure out yourself, because if Prost having fight for the championship in that Williams until the end of 1991. He will keep his seat for 1992. So Prost will be driving the Williams in 1992 as well. The question is who's gonna be with. Well, we don't know. Who's gonna be his teammate. There's yeah, but I'm not gonna spoil the odds of who's gonna drive together with Prost in 1992. I don't want to spoil it. Capelli is still in 6th place. So yeah, there's not a lot of movement behind. There's a lot of overtaking because of the traffic. Comas is already 3 laps down before lap 30. Oh my god. He's losing 1 lap every 9 laps. What a pace. Let's see what Comas' pace is, because this lap has been normal, right? Look, he's arriving there at 190 kilometers per hour. I think I arrived there at like 240, something like this. .142 is his fastest lap. His fastest lap is 10 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race. Meanwhile, Senna has been a little bit better with traffic. Yeah, there's been some connection issues. Yeah, I can see my my bandwidth meter going up and down all the time. Try to fix this. First thing I'm gonna do is save this game, just in case, because I haven't saved it. All right, let's save, and now let me try to close a couple of apps that use internet connection that maybe, yeah. Let's go. Let's see if this is slightly better. Yeah, but the connection today is like it's going up and down. The bandwidth is going up and down. I have to reduce a little bit the quality of the stream, the bitrate amount for next for the next stream. I have to play a little bit with the settings. Hi, Azure, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We are here with the championship final. Now Senna has lost 5 seconds all of a sudden, so he must have gotten off track somewhere. This race is crazy. So that's why even if Prost is ahead, the championship fight I think is so tense, because any driver can crash at any moment. There's Prost having trouble lapping one of the Ferraris. Is he gonna lap Capelli now? Yeah, that's Capelli. So Prost trying to lap the Ferrari, losing time behind. So, do we have any wet races in 1992? I mean, mixed weather races, I'm not gonna do them. Mixed weather, I'm gonna do them as dry, basically. Ooh, there goes Brandel. Ooh, that was close. So, for example, the 1992 French Grand Prix is gonna be dry because I can do variable weather. Wasn't the Spanish Grand Prix wet? I think the Belgian Grand Prix went from wet to dry, but that we probably don't will be dry when we get there. I'm not sure about the Spanish Grand Prix. I have to check up the Spanish Grand Prix. The rest of the season, as far as I remember, was dry. We could also do Belgium or weekend wet, just for including qualifying, just for fancies. We can do Belgium. We can do wet qualifying and dry race because the qualifying in Belgium was wet, as far as I remember. Senna is now 11 seconds, so recovered a little bit again. But yeah, the gap is yeah, it's a little bit of rubber banding at the moment. There's no. Yeah, there's a certain amount of rubber banding there with the gap between Prost and Senna, depending on who hits traffic. Maybe a wheel put off track somewhere or something like this. Oh, there goes Senna. He loses control approaching the final corner. Ooh, he just recovers it just in time. That was close. Senna almost lost everything there, but just about kept control. Lost 3.5 seconds. So we're gonna stop at the 2-hour mark, regardless of what lap it is. So it should be 77 laps. That's why I calculated. Oh. Unless in travel, Senna loses 4 seconds again. 1:38, so that's about 4 seconds slower than the leading drivers. Woodsen off the track again. It's not the first time this race. Probably gonna keep losing time to Patrese there. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if when Patrese overtakes Woodsen for 4th place. So there goes Herbert, recovering from that early 2 speeds that he had. Prost is not so much faster than Senna, but... Oh, Senna stops. Senna stopped in the middle of the track for no reason. What the heck? that's gonna be another good chunk of time lost to Prost. Yeah, another 6 seconds. There goes Patrese lapping Cafe. Prost comes behind. There's Capelli with a spin, losing control of his Ferrari. He has to wait. There's traffic coming. Modena. No, that was Comas. So that was Comas, not Modena. So Capelli is gonna keep his 6th place. Meanwhile, riding Patrese. Running 20 seconds behind Thierry Woodson. Patrese with that earlier spin and lost a front wing. Lost a lot of time coming back into the pits and replacing it. And now he's running almost 1 lap behind Prost. Senna again recovering fast. But each time he recovers a little bit, then he loses another 4 seconds. So all of a sudden. Pit stops should start happening in the next couple of laps. I think it's no, it should all be blue. The problem is because of the sky textures. The wet textures mess up the color palette a little bit. So it's just a color palette mishaps because of the way the way the wet graphics mess up the color palette. You can see, for example, that the greens, for example, in the color palette, the greens need to be darker. So that's why the Jordan looks darker than usual. You can also see that in Modena's helmet. The green in Modena's helmet is darker than his usual one. Well, there goes Schumacher. For now, on his way to his first Formula 1 podium. There goes Prost. He goes slightly off track. He's having some problems now, keeping his car on track. Meanwhile, there's a yellow flag. Oh, this is why. There's Jan Alesi in the gravel trap. Can he recover it? He's gonna try. Yes, he finds a gap in traffic and rejoins the race. Didn't Schumacher finish 4th in Japan? Was he 3rd? Maybe he was there. Maybe you are probably you're right. Let me check. Let me double check because I keep forgetting these things. So okay, let's pull up Google Sheets. I keep forgetting where I put my apps. Now Google is asking me to update it. Is Modena still rallying 7th? Yeah, good job. Maybe the car halts until the end of the race. That's Patrese. Patrese is the first driver to enter the pits. Meanwhile, Prost posts the fastest lap of the race. So Schumacher finished in Japan. Yes, in 3rd place. That's correct. Thanks for correcting my mistake. Martin is super slow. Also, Hakkinen is very quick. I would love. Hakkinen hasn't scored a point all season. I would love to see Hakkinen score a point here for Lotus. He deserves it so much. The gap between Senna and Prost is still rubber banding a lot. Yeah, it's quite likely. If the race continues like this, both between Schumacher and Boutsen, they will bump me out of the top 10 of the championship. So I secretly want the Benettons to retire out of this race. There goes Modena trying to lap. There goes Alessi again. Oh, almost a span again there. So tight. Thierry Woodson enters the pits, so second driver to get to his pit stop. I think there's no, even if Senna pits early, there's no danger for Prost to be undercut here. Meanwhile, we have Mark Landell. Capelli is the next one to pit. But for now, Senna and Prost stay on track. Also, Schumacher is in the pits. Let's see which one of the first two, Prost or Senna, is to to pull the trigger in. Stop Prost in this lap. Modena also going off track there. Recovered 6th place after Capelli's stop, but he's only there virtually. And Schumacher is already 1 lap down, just like that. Well, Prost still needs to stop, obviously. Is Prost gonna stop now? Yes. Prost goes into the pits. Let's follow Senna. Is Senna gonna go into the pits again? Or does he prefer to take the lead momentarily? Senna prefers to go a little bit longer. So Senna's gonna take the lead here. That's another spin by Comas. That's Prost rejoining right behind Häkkinen, losing a lot of time. So let's see when does Senna stop. Right now losing a lot of time behind Comas. Is Senna gonna stop in this lap? There goes Senna. .8 seconds, a little bit slow. Prost gets the lead back. Maybe most crucially here, Patrese stays ahead of Senna, so Senna will have a little bit of extra traffic to take care of once he gets there. Meanwhile, there's Modena barely keeping 6th place at the moment, but he still needs to perform his pit stop. So gap between Prost and Senna is whereabouts it was before the stop. Was that Häkkinen unlapping himself from Prost? Yes, that is Häkkinen unlapping himself. Well, Prost is not gonna be too happy about this. He goes again. But sure, that will have costed him some time. Blandel drives for Brabham. as in real life. More or less, everyone is driving for the real life cars, given a few exceptions. So let's say that I make it in a way that drivers are attracted towards their real life decisions, but some of them happen and some of them not. For example, I have to account for Martin Donnelly because, yeah. So the thing, for example, Nannini, Alessandro Nannini suffered his helicopter accident, same as in real life. So on off-track events, off race weekend events, happen as in real life. But for example, Donnelly is in this race because he never suffers the Jerez accident because it didn't happen on our race weekend and he didn't suffer any accidents there. But for example, Nelson Piquet suffered a career-ending accident in Japan 1990, coincidentally in a Lotus, but yeah. So. Oh, that's Woodson. Woodson has gone off. Oh, he's been extremely lucky. Again, no damage, but Woodson has gone off track. What now? Half a dozen times already, and that car is still going strong. Oh, that's Blandel with a little bit of a barbecue. So yeah, that's the Brabham driver season done. Not a bad season for Blandel. He scored what was it? What, 2 points? 1 point or 2 points in Silverstone. No points for Brandel, unfortunately. So Senna has now reduced the gap to 12.3 seconds. Oh, Senna is off track. Senna has gone off. Senna has gone off. He's trying to recover. Yeah, he can make it back. But yeah, lost another good chunk of time here. Oof, he's now 29 seconds, so lost 16 seconds. Lost a lot of time. Well, Prost has this title in his pocket. Basically, all that Prost needs to be doing right now is just keep going until the end of the race, and he will be world champion. Senna now managed to reduce the gap again, but it doesn't matter. He's Senna every time he's getting closer to Prost makes a mistake and loses all the advantage. So yeah, that was something weird with Prost gearbox coming out of the chicane. many laps ahead is Prost of? So Comas is already 5 laps down on Prost. At this pace, I doubt Comas is gonna be even classified. So Martin Donnelly is in the pits. That is a little bit of a late stop by Donnelly, but Brundle is also in the pits, so there's a couple of drivers performing their pit stops quite late in the race. Meanwhile, the Cesaris is running in 8th place, having a little bit of a mishap there with the curb. Oh, there's Petro said that the engine was sounding a little bit over rev there, but yeah, he's still under control of the car. Going behind Martin Donnelly there. Oh, there goes Capelli. Oh, big spin by Capelli. Can he keep going? Yes, that was a perfect 360 for him. So a little bit lucky, but yeah, he can continue. Prost, the meantime, he scores the fastest lap of the race. Was passed there by the Cesaris. Would need 3 retirements to score points here. But Hakkinen doing a fine job. I think this is his best race of the season so far. Prost now laps Putsen. Now properly lapped with both the drivers having done their pit stops. Lap 51 out of 77, not of 81 as it says. That's a mistake. Eric Comas in the pits. Oh, of course, Comas is a lot of laps down, so he's still on lap 46. So of course it makes sense he's still doing his pit stop now, having opted for a pretty late one. The gap is now 25.2. Not enough by Senna, who keeps making mistakes every time, or who's made mistakes, driving mistakes every time he's getting closer to Prost in this race. There goes Terry Woodson. Lapping Journal LC. Not a bright race for Tyrrell, with LC not having very good pace and Nakajima having been involved in that first lap pileup with Alfonso de Vinuesa, Mauricio Gugelmin and Alessandro Zanardi. Meanwhile, Schumacher is driving a brilliant wet race, considering how underpowered that Benetton is. I love the Autopolis logo in that 1991 Benetton. I don't know if this is pixelated, but I really like that logo IRL. There's not much on-track action at the moment. Coma's already 6 laps down. Oh my god, this is so bad. That's the exercise. Oh, yeah, the exercise is spinning. But recovered there fine and fast. Didn't hit anything. So, yeah, just continue. Oh, that's Capelli. That's Capelli, and I think his car has stopped. Did he crash? Yeah. Capelli crashed out of the race. Capelli crashed out of the race in the Ferrari. So that's gonna promote Stefano Modena into 6th place. Very solid race by the Italian driver here. Boy, I woke up super early today, sorry. I had to wake up at 5 something. It was way too early. Schumacher is still on the leading lap after 56 laps. It's quite impressive. Now Prost gap to Senna has stabilized around 25 seconds. The less the traffic there is, the more stabilized the gap is becoming. Yeah, but Prost has dominated this race. No contest, no mistakes. Have a good night, Andre. Oh, Ricardo Patrese is out of the race. Suspension failure, no. Yeah, that's a failure for Patrese. Bad luck there. So Modena is gonna inherit 5th place in 1 lap. He needs to go around the track once more. And the Cesaris is gonna inherit 6th place in this case. So he goes back into the points, and there goes Hakkinen, who's gonna jump to 7th place. Come on, Mika, let's see if he can get a point there. So close. So there's still 24 laps or half an hour. I think we're gonna hold 77 laps around the 2-hour mark. So that's when the race is gonna end, at the 2-hour mark. Probably not gonna reach the full distance in this race. Schumacher having problems to lap Morbidelli. So Patrese suffered a suspension failure, and I think that's gonna put all the eyes. That should put all the eyes on Prost's car, because yeah, can he suffer a similar fate to his teammates? How reliable is this Williams compared to Patrese's Williams? It's yeah, it's a big question, and I don't know if yeah. We will have to wait a little bit longer to have an answer. Meanwhile, Senna is losing a lot of time, has lost a lot of time having to lap John Alesi. But there's not much, as long as Prost is in this race, unless something very serious happens. Yeah, he's always going to have the advantage here. Now just all Senna can do is just keep pushing, but keep pushing, but keep it on. More important than that, keep it on track long enough to to see if something happens to Prost and keep himself within a reasonable distance of Prost. So in case Prost hits any trouble, he's they're ready to take advantage of it. But for now, he's been unable to capitalize on his chances. Made a couple of gross mistakes. So yeah, that's relegated him to just the current position, which is him witnessing Prost's takeover of the race and therefore the championship. Meanwhile, with Schumacher now following Hakkinen in 7th place. He's unlapping himself again from Schumacher. Hakkinen today is, yeah, he's not caring about who's he racing against. Just unlapping himself every time he has the chance. That Lotus is indeed underpowered. Hakkinen is just 15 seconds behind the Cesaris. So he does well keeping a short distance to the Ferrari in case something happens. We are now 25 minutes from the 2-hour limit. Senna does the fastest lap. Not that it matters a lot, I believe. He certainly won't matter to him if he loses this race. Meanwhile, we are back with Alan Prost. Right now approaching one of the footworks. And here's Martin Brundle unlapping himself from Woodsen. There's Herbert having a little bit of trouble, stopping the car there for the final corner. Why are we watching Herbert lap Comas for the 15th time? How many laps down? Comas is already 7 laps down. Back to Prost. There's Martini. Spin for Martini. There's 17 laps to go, but only 20 minutes on the clock. Oh, that was a little bit of a jump scare for Modena. Hopefully the Lambo holds, and that's a couple of extra points for Lambo, which will be very much welcome. Footwork. There goes Alvarez in the footwork. Both woodworks not doing a bad job this weekend. And again, Senna loses like 4 seconds of all of a sudden. For no reason. Prost is on the fastest lap. Will he get it? 30.7. Meanwhile, the Cesar is there getting lapped by Prost, but Andrea knows better. He just gets out of the way. How does Andrea de Cesar has matured? Now letting the leaders past without much trouble. Here's Gianalasi with the travel with his gearbox, but there it goes. Oh, problems for Senna. He just controls it. Tires of all the drivers now being probably being quite worn. There goes Johnny Herbert running in 7th place. Now far from the points. He has passed Mika Hakkinen though. But the Cesar is way ahead up the road. Okay, let's save. We can. Okay, we'll save, and if something big happens, we can rewind. Yeah, no changes. Okay, one more lap. Okay, I can see some position changes. Oh, Modena dropped. Modena drop behind the Cesaris, and the Cesaris has now does have a problem. So Modena is gonna probably jump back into 5th place. Yes. And the other question is if the Cesaris can hold. And yes, he looks as he's gonna reach the pits. He's gonna reach the pits and get it fixed. And where is Prost? Let's see Prost's timing at the end of this lap. It's gonna be 2 hours plus 1 lap. So when the clock hits 2 hours, is the end of the race. So that's next lap is gonna be the final lap, the 78th lap. Gonna be the final lap for Alain Prost. If he completes this lap, he will be the 1991 Formula One World Champion. No, he crosses with 2 hours on the clock. Here it is, World Champion of 1991, Alain Prost. What a great race, faultless race, no chance for Senna. And there goes Schumacher off track on the final lap. There goes Schumacher off track on the final lap. Oh, and that's a big crash for Schumacher. That's a big crash for Schumacher. So Schumacher is gonna lose the podium to. He's gonna lose the podium here to Boutsen. There goes Senna. He enters 39.898 seconds behind Prost. Let me. I need to take a screenshot of this moment, so I can do the stats later correctly. There we go. Now it's saved. And here comes Andrea De Cesaris in 6th place. There goes Andrea De Cesaris 6th. Boutsen finishes 3rd, his first podium of the season. There comes Thomas, and this doesn't count already. So this doesn't count. The race is over. Alboreto is the last one to cross the line in 10th place. What a race! What a race! And there it goes. Alain Prost first, second Senna, third Boutsen, fourth Michael Schumacher, even if it doesn't appear there. Fifth Stefano Modena, and sixth Andrea De Cesaris with Johnny Herbert behind and Mika Hakkinen. Martin Donnelly, his best Hakkinen race of the season. Pity he couldn't score points there. All of the retirements, lots of accidents. That first lap pile-up in which I was involved. And yeah, Senna scored the fastest lap of the race, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think Senna can be too happy today after having lost the World Championship to Alain Prost. What an end to the championship. Yeah, so let's calculate real fast the final standings. Let me bring my spreadsheet here. So yeah, Alain Prost won the race, so finishes first with 75 points. That's final. Second was Senna, scored the fastest lap of the race and the pole position, but to no avail. It was useless. So yeah, scored there 6 points. So he finishes with 66. Let me add a new. Yeah, let me add a window capture here called Google. There it goes. So you can see you can see my spreadsheet, which I'm editing at the moment. Third, yeah, there it goes. So third, who was third? Third was Boutsen. So Thierry Boutsen will finish with 15 points. So he jumps ahead of me. So Boutsen gets 8th in the championship. There he goes. So Schumacher, another 4th place, another 3 points. So he bumps me out of the top 10, I think. Yeah, I think that's right. Or just... no, I just finished 10th, okay. Well, yeah, because Herbert didn't score, right? Yeah. So 5th was Modena. Good job for Stefano, I'm happy. 2 more points for the team as well. Jumps Nakajima there. Jumps a few drivers, in fact. So who's next? 6th was the Cesaris, just a final point for the Ferrari driver this season. Let's redo this. So it's 23 drivers that have ended up with points. That's brilliant. And yeah, 7th was Johnny Herbert. Johnny Herbert finished 7th this race. 8th was Mika Hakkinen. What is Mika? Here's Mika. Second time he finishes 8th this season, so he jumps ahead of Eric Bernard. No points, but there he goes. 9th place for Donnelly. 10th place for Mikel Alboreto. Not a bad race for him. 11th, yeah, 11th was Caffey. 12th place for 12th place was for John Alesi. Didn't finish the race. Oh, and there was Martini as well. I can't remember where Martini. I will fix this afterwards. Martini and Comas and John Alesi, but yeah. So Berger retired, Patrese retired, Mansell didn't race, Alesi didn't retire, but we don't know yet where he finished. I retired to finish 10th in the championship. Quite happy about that, to be honest. Then, yeah, Roberto Moreno didn't race, Gugelmin retired first lap, Capelli retired, Nakajima retired, Leto retired, Blandel retired, Piero retired, Morbidelli retired, Comas finishes last. And yeah, Comas is DNF. It's not retired, but it's DNF because he didn't complete the race distance. So yeah, Blandel is retired. I can probably put Comas in blue color, but DNF to mark that he was running at the end of the race. So yeah, Martini have to sort him out, and Alboreto and Caffey, I will have to sort them out as well later. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole. That's the final standings. Alain Prost, Senna, Berger. The Cesar is 4th in the championship. Amazing. I love this. So he's gonna keep his seat for sure. Ricardo Patrese in 5th place. It's yet to see if Patrese continues. And then yeah, Janalesi, Sherwoods and Schumacher. They're 13th. Alfonso de Vinuesa quite happy with the 10th place of the championship. That was a good one. Yeah, let's see the constructors. So we had 10 points for Williams. So Williams won the constructors championship as well. Just ahead of McLaren. 15 points clear. That's a lot. 1 point for these, 7 points for Benetton. The best result of the season. 36. We got 2 points for Lambo. So we jump. Yeah, we jump Jordan. We jumped Jordan in the final race. Yeah, so that's for sure. It's gonna be encouraging for Lambo at 6th place in the championship. 15 points. I got 10 of those, so quite happy about it. So yeah, that's it. Let me hide it. So thank you so much for watching. This is gonna be all. And yeah, I'll do some random streams of some games and some stuff while I prepare the 1992 season. In the coming few weeks, I will be doing some other games and stuff. I haven't decided which one yet, so maybe or something random, something jumping a little bit from game to game. We'll see. I want to play F1 World Grand Prix for the N64. Maybe do the challenges. So that probably gonna be doing in the next 2 streams. We can do that. Playing F1 World Grand Prix challenges for the Nintendo 64 with a wheel. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, we'll see what else afterwards. Maybe IndyCar racing games or Grand Prix Legends, or we can do something in. Or we can do something with NASCAR racing. The NASCAR racing series of games. I had NASCAR racing too when I was a child. Even though if NASCAR racing wasn't followed at all in Spain, but I had that game. I had NASCAR racing too, and I really liked it. So yeah, that could be a possibility, doing some NASCAR racing. Or maybe some Grand Prix 3 or 4, but when I get into Grand Prix 3 or 4, I maybe prefer to do a full season, fully committed stuff rather than doing some random half-arsed thing. So yeah, we'll see regarding that. So that's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, see you on the next one. Bye bye. Thank you so much.